Welcome, my friends. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist, providing you with treatments that you can do within the confines of your own home. Today I'm going to talk about 3 treatments that you can do for that nagging pain between your shoulder blades. These are three simple exercises that you can try. I just, in fact, had an episode of this myself, and so it was interesting, and it did take it away. I used to also get this when I was a student, and I spent a lot of time studying, because when you're studying, what are you doing? Your head's down like this. So a lot of these exercises are designed to help correct this posture where you're down in this prolonged position for a long time. I remember the first time I got it, it was a really sharp pain between the shoulder blades, and I thought, what the heck is that? And even though I was in physical therapy school, it just really took me by surprise. So anyway, the first exercise that you want to try is you're going to want to try chin tucks and neck extensions. Again, because you're forward head like this a lot of times when you're on your computer or studying, you're going to want to correct that and go the opposite direction. So you're going to actually take your chin and tuck it like this. Now you're not going like this, you're going straight back. And you can actually take your hand and push it back. Sometimes people even take the crease of their thumb here and go on their chin like this and push it back like this and really push it back and really overcorrect it. Pain in between your shoulder blades often is coming from your neck and referring down there. So even though we're not treating that area per se with this exercise, it still can help. The second part of that first exercise, after you've done a few chin tucks, you actually want to do some neck extensions like this. Now if this makes the pain worse between the shoulder blades, don't go all the way down, and see how far you can go without making the pain worse. Just and see if you can work into it where you go further and further. Eventually, I'd like to see you all the way back. All right, if that doesn't help, I'll go ahead and have you try some hallelujah stretches. You're going to need a chair like this that hits you about a little bit below the shoulder blades. Good solid back. And what we're going to do is, as we call it, is hallelujah stretches. You're going to bring your arms up like this, and you're actually going to stretch back over the chair like this. And because I was worried that this chair was going to tip, I actually slid my butt forward, but most of the times you really want to keep your butt back in the chair and slide back like this. And sometimes people just put their arms behind their head and do it in this fashion. But the further back you can go, the same with that. And you may hear a little cracking going on in your mid-back, but that's fine. The final exercise that you can do this on the floor, you can do this against the wall. And my head's going to get cut off here first, but I'll first do it against the fireplace here. What you're going to do is put your hands up on the wall like this, and you're going to lean forward. And while you're leaning forward, you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then you hump out the other direction, and then you arch. So here the shoulder blades are going apart, here they're going together. You can do this same exercise on a bed or on the floor. And you might be able to see this better what I'm doing here. So I'm first arching up this way, and while I'm doing this, the shoulder blades are coming apart. And now when I go this way, I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together, and I'm also arching my back down the other direction. So up this way, back this way. And this really does, like I said, I just had an episode of this, it really does help loosen it up and take away some of the pain. The final thing, which I always like to mention things that you can do within the confines of your own home. And all of these, obviously you can. If you want to make a purchase, you might want to buy a Theracane. I've done a video on this already, but I really like this when I'm having some little aches and pains here and there. And what you can do is you can just take it and you can put it right between the shoulder blades. I don't put it on the spine itself. I put it right to the left side or right side of the spine. And you can just really dig in. And while you're digging in, you can even turn a little bit or arch back and forth like this, and it really helps loosen up that area. I'll put the spelling on here below here, Theracane. I like to have it around the house for occasions like that. All right, if you haven't already, please subscribe to me. I'm going to provide you with lots of treatments that you could do within your own home without anybody watching. Take care.